Okay, this is part 2 of Heifers. This will be the explanation of why I call women heifers. And there's actually, kind of like there are a variety of cows, there are a variety of women that fall under the heifer category. And unfortunately, I would say that many of the women that fall into this category have watched too many episodes of Friends, have watched Sex and the City or Desperate Housewives too much and taken to heart the actions of the women portrayed in those shows. I think that they've perhaps also taken the feminazi movement and hit full throttle, and now it's out of control, and now there are very few women that offer men something to respect, or other women for that matter, to respect. So, this is a challenge to all women out there to question the way that you treat the men in your life. I'm hoping that you're women of integrity, and if you're not presently a woman of integrity, have hope, because you can be. The thing that makes you a woman of integrity is found in each moment and in each choice. So begin to ask God to reveal to you the path of integrity. I would also recommend that you become a woman of honor, and that you would honor other people. And in doing so, you need to humble yourself. Stop using these men for money. Stop using them for prestige. Stop using them for a meal ticket to stay at home and decorate a house and spend countless amounts of dollars on things you really don't need, on overpriced cosmetics and exuberant amounts of overpriced cosmetics. It's just unnecessary, and it's detrimental to the well-being of your marriage, of your family, of your own self-worth. So begin to value yourself and figure out new ways to bring about peace in your home. If you're a heifer and you're in the dating arena, I would recommend that you truly look at the men in your life as brothers in Christ. And if they're not Christians, then you can look at them as brothers and just pray that they come to know Christ. But because there's just such an amazing freedom when you have Jesus Christ as your Lord, and it's not like this whole control thing that everybody thinks it is. I don't know. It's not about legalism, it's about loving. But anyways, that's a whole different blog. Just truly become, I don't know, read Proverbs 31. If you're not a Christian, read Proverbs 31 as a book, and it's really amazing, because it puts out this map for women and tells them how to be women that will be respected by their husbands. They'll be respected by their children, by their community, and they'll respect themselves. Stop posting your pictures on MySpace in your bikini. Not everybody wants to see your body. Save that for your husband. Save it for when you go swimming. You go to the beach. Man, truly start to look at other people and see how you can help them. It's not about eating. It's not about eating your worries away. It's not about having sex with every human being alive. It's not having, whether or not you're having sex or not, if you're one of those women that pretend to be really pure and yet they're trying to entice all men out there, which I've gone through my phases of that, so I'm not casting stones, okay? I think it's a phase that women go through when they don't know how to define themselves, and they have a really low self-esteem, and I've been there, so I'm just saying, just snap out of it. It's not worth it. It's not honoring yourself. It's not honoring other men. It's not honoring other women, so just learn to know your own value, and instead of having these men spend thousands of dollars on you, for things that you really don't need, you know, help other people that don't have the basic necessities, that don't have clean water, that don't have clothing to be able to wear, more than one outfit in a month, you know, that don't have uh, medication for their children, just basic immunizations for their children. Step outside of yourself, please. I need to step outside of myself, and it's a moment by moment choice. And it's not to say that you have to be St. Francis of Assisi or Mother Teresa or Gandhi and live this, life of poverty and give everything away. I'm not saying that. That's between you and God, you know. But I'm just saying, as I'm a Westerner, so I can speak as a Westerner. As Westerners, we need to step up to the plate. We need to put a halt to this consumerism, okay? And we need to take an honest look at what we value and what we're putting our time and our money in. Life is very short. How are you building your legacy? This whole thing about heifers, I know so many men and women that either the men have babies' mamas or the women are babies' mamas. And they're all unhappy. The great majority of them. They're unfulfilled. And it's because of choices. The choices that led them to that place. The child is a blessing, but there are all these hard, complicated things that go on in their life that they wouldn't have to deal with if they would make different choices. So I really encourage you, all joking aside, don't be a heifer, You don't have to be victimized. You don't have to be, pretend to be stupid. You don't have to place your value on your body solely, or on trying to overpower people or trying to use people to get money or prestige. Just enjoy life. Go paint a painting. Go climb a mountain, Go swim. Turn off your television and begin to experience life. Don't shop for a month. Stop shopping, except for the things that you honestly need. Ask yourself, what is the difference between luxury and necessity? You know why a lot of men are frustrated? Is because, number one, you have the extreme of the woman that is completely dependent and doesn't make her own money but spends all of her husband's money or spends all of her boyfriend's money. And then you have the other extreme of this overpowering wench, who has no room for a man unless he's emasculated in her life. But there is a life to be had that's a life of balance. And I really encourage you as men and women to find that. And instead of spending $500 on a heifer, whether it's a male or a female, a person that's not worth the investment, spend $500 to buy a heifer for a family that merely wants a roof over their head, a clean glass of water to drink, and a place to rest their head. Please get over yourself and begin to enjoy experiencing life by helping other people. And as I speak these words, I'm reminding myself of the very same thing.